Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Charlotte, aka Melo's mom. So yeah, as you can see, the new hairstyle. So I decided to cut my hair. This was 5 weeks back, and then colored it only 2 weeks back, and I'm actually loving how it came out. I'm loving everything about it. Yeah, and I think I'm gonna keep it. It's been a while since I did a sit down. Actually, it's been a while since I've been in this space altogether. Life has been busy. I thought, let me share with you my experience since I've been a mom for 14 months now. I know I was supposed to do this when he was like 1, but yeah, life happens. Generally, when you're a mom, a lot of things happen, and some of your plans they don't happen, but yeah, we are here now, we're doing it. So I'm going to share the amazing, the highlights, the good stuff about being a mom. Then also do the not so good things about being a mom, because yeah, it's not roses and cherry and flowers all the time. Yeah, let's get into it. There's one thing that is always just at the back of my mind, which is not so good, because 2016 I lost my mom. This was before I had my baby. Obviously, I only had my baby 2018. So I would have loved, like everybody else or most people, have that experience of having their mom when they have their child. I mean, the first 3 months, it's so nice having to have your mom at your house, or you going back home, and she teaches you all these things. She basically takes care of your child. They bond, you know, that grandmother and grand child thing. So that didn't obviously happen because my mom is not around. And yeah, it has been very sour when it comes to that part. I don't want to lie. Actually, I don't even think about it and be deep, because it's really gonna be, yeah, tears and all that, and I don't want that. My baby still wakes up even now. So yeah, sleeping is a myth. Especially when he was way younger, he used to wake up like every 2 hours. Then during the day, people would tell you that you must try and sleep. You try, but it's not the same. Sleeping at night and sleeping during the day, it's really not the same, you know? You almost want to function as well during the day. So yeah, you really want to sleep at night, but it's close to impossible, you know? And yeah, sleeping is a myth. My baby only breastfed for like a month. It was not by choice, but because I didn't produce enough milk for him. Melo eats. I tried to drink some pills that they gave me that helps to produce milk. They didn't help. I used to eat like crazy and drink rooibos. I used to hate it. I hated it. I hated it, because now I'm not a foodie. So now this constant eating all the time to produce milk was just the pits. So I didn't like that. And I remember when he was 1 month, I decided that I will alternate between the breast milk and formula. We did that, but at the end, he just decided to be on the formula. So yeah, because I feel that the formula was coming quick and fast, and it was enough. You know, with my breast milk, he used to struggle a lot. So I think it also got to him, because he just at like 2 days after experiencing the formula, he just didn't want my breast milk. And I wish I could have breastfed for 12 months at least. That was my plan, or 6 months for that matter, but it didn't happen because of nature. Sometimes it allows it, sometimes it doesn't allow it. So yeah, so that is the not so good part. The constant advice from people when you didn't even ask for it. Ooh, that bores me. Like, Lord, your people bore me. That bored me to death. Like, yo, anguzanga, I didn't ask, but people just have the need to tell you, you must do this, you must do that. That just pissed me off, you know? There's a constant struggle when you're a new mom because of the advices and opinions that you get. So yeah, that's not so good. That's something that I just didn't like. The whole thing of neglecting your partner, neglecting your friends when you are a new mom. It happened to me. God bless their souls. So, guys, you know, when you're a new mom or a mom, generally, you just fall in love with your child that nothing else matters. You know, even your whole passion and life and heart and love and kindness, everything goes to that small human being, and you are left with nothing. I mean, it's a mixture of love, of time, and the hecticness that comes with being a mom and stressing about some of the things. Like, there's a lot of things that happens to your mind that you just forget that there's other humans that you need to take care of, relationships that you need to take care of. And I struggled with that, but I didn't know until one day my partner brought it up, and I was like, shook. So when you're a mother, there are high chances that your relationships will be messed up, and you have to consciously work on them. Even if you put an alarm to call a friend, or you put an alarm to remind you to do this for your partner, you need to do that. So yeah, so those are all the bad things. So let's come to the highlights of being a mother. I remember when I was pregnant, right? I was just anxious about how am I gonna take care of this person. I mean, I've been taking care of myself and my life and everything that has to do with me for the past 32 years, and now there's this human being I must be considered. Like, ooh, guys, I feel I'm selfish. Like, all these things are going through my mind, right? But you almost know that your child is hungry or they need to sleep. That motherly instinct is, woo, you need to give birth to have that. And I promise you, every anxiety you had about motherhood, it just goes away at that instant. It's like, you know what, you're putting on your gloves and the work begins, and you are just there. You know exactly what to do and what needs to happen. And I advise every mother to trust their instinct, because let me tell you, it comes with being a mom, and never doubt that. There will be advices, as I've said, but you can take some of them. Some of them, when you feel your spirit is saying no, just don't do it, because I promise you, you are equipped for your own child. Remember that. The instant unconditional love that you have never felt in your life, you experience that when you give birth. I thought I could love, and I thought I love my partner, I thought I love my family, I love my... It doesn't even come close. The love that you have for your child is out of this world. It's unconditional. I'm telling you, if they say, I'll take a bullet for you, guys, I don't think we really mean it for like other people. You mean it for your own baby. Yeah, but that one, you can hear it from here, from the pits of your stomach. I will take a bullet for this child. So that unconditional, it's amazing. Excuse me, I used to just get so disgusted by the poop, and I was like, woo, what's gonna happen when I have my own baby? Excuse me, what's gonna happen when I have my own baby? And guess what? Like, I would change my baby's poop a million times. Even if you offer to change, I'll say no, don't change, I'll change my baby. It is, I don't know, because you know what? poop means a lot of things and a different things when you're a mom. There's times when my baby couldn't poop, and that was worrisome. I was, you go crazy, you wanna give them something just to go poop because it becomes it becomes so uncomfortable for them. So poop is like life. The importance of eating and pooping, you understand it gakulu, like so big when you have a baby, because when they can't poop, constipation is a real thing. For babies is hundreds. Like you get so worried and you want to give them this, that, and when they poop, you're like, yes, poop is something else when it comes. Poop is something else when it comes to, you want your baby to poop. So anything that comes after the poop, the smell, the grossness, you actually love poop. I love poop. I love it when my baby poops and relieves themselves and they're like, ah, ah. You like, oh, you feel like, oh, you just didn't poop yourself. That sounds so nasty, but I'm telling you, that is the honest truth. When your baby poops, it's like heaven. So those are one of my some of my highlights. I love it when my baby poops because that means health. That means he's well and he's relieved. So yeah. But buying clothes, buying shoes for your child. Woo! You know what, Ne? It's bad that every time I get into the shop, I plan to buy myself a top, or a jean, or a dress, whatever it is. I promise you, I don't know, something just derails me from our section to the baby section. But the joy that comes with when you come back with those clothes and they try them on, then they look cute. I can be naked all I like. Oh, they look so adorable. They look so adorable, and you're like, it's so cute, my baby's so cute. Oh, I love that. So I understand why mothers normally say, I don't even buy myself anything. I keep on buying for the, but you know what? Yeah, it's kind of bad, but it's the most fulfilling thing with being a mom as well. It's so fulfilling. It's like so nice. So nice. So yeah. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful that I have help. I have assistance. This is big when you have a child. This is big because a baby net changes your whole world. Basically, your life gets turned upside down. You have no life. You have nothing. Anything that you do, you need to think about your child. You're thinking about going to a mall, the first thing you're going to think is about my child. You can't go out because your child needs to sleep. There's a lot of things that comes into this whole parenthood, and assistance is big. So I'm so grateful that, and that is why it's like almost top of my list of the highlights and being so grateful is assistance, because after the first 3 months when my aunt was here, when she left, basically the next day, my nanny started. And she has been amazing. Guys, my nanny is amazing, is everything. I love her so much, and she's taking good care of my child. She's taking good care of our house, and I'm comfortable. I go out and I'm comfortable, and that is huge. I'll forever be grateful for that. Yeah, I can talk about that woman. I think people close to me, my friends, they know my nanny is amazing. And sure, I thank God. Mothers, please pray whilst you're even still pregnant for God to just give you an amazing woman to take care of your kids, especially if you're a working mom and you can afford to have a nanny. You need to pray for them, because the things that we hear and see in our country is quite bad. So you become so skeptical when it comes to that. But I have been blessed with Umamli. She's amazing. She's the best thing ever. She's the best thing that has ever happened to me and my baby and our family generally. So I'm grateful for that, because that is huge. I'm also grateful to have my partner, my baby daddy, who is so supportive, who is there, who loves his son. You don't get a lot of that, so I don't take that for granted. I am grateful for that. Like, he is there, he is present, he's there. You know, he's not just a donor, but he's there, and I'll forever be grateful for that. So that is why I'm saying that is like top of my highlights, right there, because they don't come, they scarce, they don't come as often as we'd like them to come. Responsible fathers, you know. So yeah, I'm grateful for that. Whoo, guys, if I can continue now, ne? This video is gonna be an hour because my highlights are, there's a lot, there's really a lot. But to close it off, is this whole thing is, it has been amazing. There has been the ups and the downs, but all in all, the best thing that has, so that's the end of the video. Thank you for making it this far. Wow. So yeah, oh, another thing, oh guys, I reached 100 subbies. All I'm saying is thank you. I really do appreciate it, and you know what, I'll keep the videos coming, I promise. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I love you till we meet again.